Welcome to this information sharing video on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday the 28th of October. We have got a new patch out, patch 1.14, featuring GEA, FSR4 and Border Collie. We've got a new dog. Not only have we got a new dog, I think we've got the ability to change the colour of said dog. Whether that will be retrospective, and will it have fixed being able to throw the ball for the dog? I doubt it, but we'll see, won't we? Should we dive in and have a look and see what this is all about? And then what we'll do, this should be going live across platforms. I know PS5 has gone live. That has just happened for me. And then we'll jump onto the PS5 and we'll have a look at what this actually means, because we've got some additional stuff. So it says, patch 1.14 for Farming Simulator 25 is now available to download on PC and console. It includes new machines by GEA, a Border Collie, AMD FSR 4.0 and many other additions and improvements. Read the changelog below to find out about all the improvements. Please note, the patch is being rolled out across platforms. It can take some time until the update becomes available on your system. Crossplay services may be affected in the meantime. So, new equipment by GEA. Upgrade your dairy game. And we've got this. Now, that's what I mean. We're going to jump on PS5 because what does it actually mean? That's the thing. With 1.14, we added the dairy feed F4500 dairy robot R9500 plus the Cool Way by German agricultural manufacturer GEA Farm Technologies. So we've got some more images of said dairy feed F4500 just there. Chug along. Now, robots aren't new, but obviously this is new. But what I'm curious to see, so this is the back end of we could see the other image showed the front of these hoppers. And we've had modded dairies that have had hoppers like this. But what I'm intrigued is, as one of the world's leading manufacturers of dairy equipment, you can now configure your medium and large Herman cow sheds using their technology. Now, does it mean this is a standalone thing? And potentially could that then be used for other barns and buildings, or is it just the update is going to be that on those particular cow barns and sheds, the Herman ones, there is an option to add the robot in? I don't know. Are we going to get some extra Herman sheds as well for this? Don't know. So that's what I was curious. I'm kind of wondering, how is this going to operate? So we will jump onto the PlayStation and have a look. Then we've got this one here. I'm thinking it's going to be new sheds, isn't it? Which in essence, yes, we're getting new feed robots, but the feed robot system isn't new. And there's the that's the GEA cool thing, the cool jobby that I was just read out. Cool Way. So we've got a new friend as well. Border Collie has entered the game. Looks a bit weird. Is it the teeth? I mean, I know dogs have teeth. My dog's got teeth. He's sat behind me. But it looks almost like a human teeth. That's very weird. Okay, if you're a dog person, this patch is for you. This medium-sized herding dog is a descendant of the landrace collies, a breed found widely in the British Isles. Just in time for the release of the Highlands fishing expansion, everyone gets to enjoy this new farm companion. If you haven't pre-ordered yet the Highlands fishing expansion, there is still time. Until November the 4th, you can save 10% by pre-ordering. If you've got the Year 1 Season Pass, the expansion will unlock for you on launch day. Again, that is PC, Mac only. There's no link on PlayStation for that, for pre-ordering or a discount at the moment. But if you are getting a PC version through the Farming Simulator website, that is available, so you can pre-order now. So we've got some more images here of the Border Collies in different configurations. Is that you know what I mean? A different look to we've got sort of a mixed colour option there. Like I say, this is all, I mean, it's great. Now, I did a live stream recently before people start commenting and saying you can throw the ball. I did a live stream recently, probably a while ago now, and I talked about this and said I can't believe it doesn't work in game. And I had everyone in the chat telling me all these different options. To do it on PlayStation, you do this and this button configuration, this configuration, that, hold the button down. We tried every permutation and could not. There was no option for throwing it. You used to be able to pick up logs. If you chopped up logs and throw them into a chipper, there's no option for throwing. And I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. But I have to say, it's been a long time coming, I think, the extra the extra dog stuff. Well, we'll see. We'll see in a minute what that actually entails and what it looks like. And will that mean our existing dog will have the option for changing of colours and things? Don't know. I guess we'll see, won't we? Does that look weird? I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it's anyway. So changelog for patch 1.14. As with all major updates, you may experience stuttering on the first game launch after updating, especially when using mods or custom graphic settings due to shaders being recompiled. So, changes and improvements, various technical changes to... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to leave it on the screen. You can read through it. There wasn't anything that I've been experiencing. I know on previous updates, there have been things when I've thought, oh, that's fixed a problem I was having. That's fixed, you know... I don't think any of the things there that changes improvements have been anything I've been having problems with. But potentially there may be something on that screen there that you've been having an issue with. So you can always pause it, have a look, read through. Changelog is there. Now we'll move on to new machines, configurations and items. So added the GEA dairy feed and dairy robot with Coolway configuration options to medium and large Herman cow sheds. That says it more detailed. Configuration options, so it's not something you can implement onto other ones, I don't think. Added 1,500mm width wheel configurations for compatible small and medium tractors. Added roller configuration for the Kinsey MacTill 412. New functionality. Added AMD FSR 4.0 requires compatible hardware. Added border collies, a new breed for the doghouse. Added multiple coat patterns and colour variations for dog. Modding. Added new non-metallic metal material or powder coat mat. Added specialisation for ladders in placeables. Okay. VTX animation shader, wind strength min clip parameter in ocean shader. If you're a modder, that will mean something to you. Mercedes-Benz truck pack, various adjustments on several models, various text translation adjustments, added specialisation to enable camera mirror function for machines outside of the Mercedes-Benz truck pack, but it does require the Mercedes-Benz truck pack. So it will work on other trucks, but you will need it. Precision farming 1.3. Fixed issue where harvesting beets caused the field information to become outdated. Remove tramline clearing from mission fields to ensure sowing missions can be completed. Right. I know some people have messaged me about harvesting and various different things. When you got tram lines, depending on what map you were on, you couldn't complete contracts for the fact there were tram lines on there, and it wasn't allowing you to utilise the entire field. NEXAT pack 1.3.1 improved AI helper behaviour to operate machinery counterclockwise, ensuring the cabin remains within the field area. If you have found a bug, if you come across a bug, we continue to gather bug reports, say we giants do, feedback and other data to identify what needs fixing or improving in the future. If you go onto Find Me Something website, you can go up the top, there's a bug fixing option, you can click on that. And if you go on to this blog, there'll be a link to the blog post as well, there's a bug tracker option you can click on and just go straight to the bug tracker. But always remember, please note, we do not answer individual reports, as you'll most likely not be the only one that's reported this specific problem. Don't worry, receiving multiple reports on an issue sends us the signal that it must be important to fix, so our support team concentrates on collecting and communicating this internally. So, Year 1 Season Pass is available, and again, you can pre-order the Highlands Fishing Expansion now. You can still buy the Season Pass if you don't have it yet, and you think, actually, you know what, I'm going to grab a few of those bits and bobs. I mean, to be fair, the one I haven't used as much is the NEXAT pack. I'm using and have used stuff at the Plains and Prairies, Mercedes-Benz pack, and obviously Highlands Fishing Expansion November the 4th. Not long now till that comes out. So, shall we jump onto the game and let's have a look and see what it is that has been adjusted. Have a look at these border collies and see what the colour options and choices we've got on those. See you in a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, and I've literally just jumped in after the patch has updated, so this is my first jumping on, having a look. Let's go into our build mode then. So, we're going to be looking at animal pens. So that's already got a feed robot. Ah, hang on. So cow barn large, cow barn, feed robot Laley, and that's the one that's got the GEA. So it's basically just added... When it says configuration, it's not... Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. It's cool enough. I just assumed there'd be more to it than that. I didn't think that would just be the option. What's our customization option? Solar panel custom and color. So that still remains the same. Well, let's place that. Do I want to customize the fence? No. On Park Meadow, let's say yes, do that. So it's just that one then. Because that was the Laley one. That's the one we're kind of used to seeing there. So what we'll do, we'll run it through. I'll put some stuff in it. We'll see what the animation is. Cow barn large. Let's see if we have an option. Customize. All right. So milking. Laley Astronaut A5. GEA dairy robot. So there is an option on there as well. All that. So I wonder if that's in a different category that we'll find it. Let's go with that then as an option. No, yes, do that. Okay, so this should work as the standard one. I say the standard one does, as it usually does. Is once we've put our various different items in here, including our mineral feed, that should on the hour, and it hasn't got a thing that rolls up out the way, should run round and do the thing. This one, however, says it's got the option for feeding. Or that is that just inside the building? It's the look of it. Has it got? Is that what these are? So it's just switched the inside of it here rather than the Laley feed sections. It's got, yeah, that's all it is in here, I think. What we will double check though. Let's check our menus. Let's go down to things like miscellaneous just to make sure that's changed its look. Miscellaneous on there. Animals, we're going to check that just in case. Mixers, new. That's curious because I mean, unless it was just showing an image of it on the move, I would just wonder whether there was a separate thing. I don't want to miss something glaringly obvious, but I don't think so. Yeah, so as far as I can make out, it's just going to be that, isn't it? That's just the milking system. Right. Okay. Let me do the next thing then, and that was animals. Let's have a look at our dogs and see what our choices are for our animals then. Our animals. So let's go to our others. Doghouse. So now we've got the option to customize. So we can change our Labrador as well. Labrador black, charcoal, dark champagne, chocolate lab, border collie black tricolour, black white, merle, black and white, red and white, back to black Labrador. Okay, that's cool. It does make you wonder. I say, why have they not? Why have been changed the colour? A lot of people have been saying, can we have different breeds? Can we have different colours for quite a long time? I'm not quite sure why all of a sudden. Let's go with the border collie. My next one, I used to have one of these, the black tricolour. Let's go with black and white because that looks for me most like farm dog. It's not farm dog, but so do that. Let's have a look at our border collie, and I'm pretty sure we're not still not be able to throw the ball, which is ridiculous. But so we can pick up the ball, pick up objects. L1, rotate it. R1, way throw objects. We've got it. That didn't throw the object. Pick it up. Where did the ball just go? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Little bowler. So I haven't done before. Let's just double check. Man, that's the one I wanted. Build mode. Select. I can rename the doghouse, but not the dog. Because we don't actually... The dog houses, we come to and we got to our animals here. Cow barn, cow barn. It's never shown the dog houses here, so you can't actually change the name of the dog, can you? We don't have the option for the dog to follow you either. It's pet or nothing, isn't it? Where did the ball go? Am I losing my mind? Did it go under here or something? Wish I knew where that ball had gone. That's bizarre. Right, okay, let me get some feed in and let's get on to the next hour. We're at 12:49. I've got 10 minutes to get some stuff in there. Let's get some stuff into a trailer, dump it all in. Mineral feed as well. That's cool. I know a lot of people have been saying, why can we not have a situation where the dog will follow you and it should be able to get into a vehicle with you now. You've got passenger support. I think it would be quite cool if you had the dog follow you and then you could get into a vehicle and the dog would technically follow you, but it kind of disappears. And when you get out of the tractor or whatever vehicle you've been in, it gets out and it's there next to you again to follow you around. That would be kind of a cool feature, I guess. Anyway, right, let's see in a minute. Okay, I sped up time. We're on time 6 at the moment. I have put a bit of mineral feed in. We've got some hay, straw, and silage. I have left the doors deliberately locked, well, not locked, closed, to see what it does. I have to say, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'm not saying the other robot was not, but because it was behind the screen, you could never quite see what was going on. The screen would open and close, you know. This is more, yeah, you can see the animations, you can see what it's doing. That should now go along and should do the mineral feed. Oh, and you can see it all, sort of separate items. I guess that's going to mix now. Ah, so the door's automatically opened. I did wonder what that was going to do. So I assume it's going to run the full length, turn around and come back and unload. That's what we'll do. If we hop the side, we'll be able to see the chute open. That's cool. Yeah, that's got the gear ones in here as well, look. If I've missed a barn, I did check a couple of the other ones, and it didn't give me the option for the robot. So I think this is the one. Let's just go around and just go out the other end and not really. There we go. That should open. There we go. A nice extra feature to have, isn't it? Something added in. Now I'm making an assumption. I mean, I don't know whether there'll be a last-minute update or anything, but this is probably the Highlands Fishing Expansion update. So this is the one leading up to it being released. But again, they could be still working on a few bits and bobs right up until when it actually comes out on Tuesday the 4th. We could get a live update on the 4th. That sometimes happens as well. But it's nice to get some extra content, some extra bits and bobs in with the game. That's very cool. Like I say, I like the fact it was more visible, you know. Well, that should go back around here and dock. Charge up. There you have it. I'm concerned I've missed something. So what we should also find then, I was just saying, remember the cool way, we come to our silos, or would it be silo extensions? We should see, I guess. Unless it's just referring to, because it shows an image of it, I guess it's just they've changed the tank in here. It's not a placeable, it's just going to be in here. It says the GEA on the side of it. I think that's what it's going to be, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's not a separate placeable tank. It's just in here. Okay, fair enough. Again, it doesn't hurt to check because, you know, you could find it's a placeable and you miss it and it should be a separate tank and all that kind of thing. But that, as far as I can tell, is all of it. So that's patch 1.14 with the changelog and the extra bits and bobs. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, I'm off to try and find the tennis ball and throw it for the dog. Thanks for watching. Cracked it. We've cracked it. So now it's got the option for, and I've never had the option before. So if I do R1, keep my finger on X, keep my finger on it, and then let go. There we go. I suppose now they've got the fishing rod thing. I've never had that before. So the dog will bring back. There we go. It does work.